We came here as the second party on Tuesday, about 5:30 in the afternoon. When we got here, the only party was the APNU, and we inquired from them if any other party had established themselves here. They said no. We went to the security hut to record our presence. The security guard said specifically that she is not authorized to record any presence, and we would have to await the arrival of her supervisor the following morning. Of course, we went live when we got here on Tuesday, and we pointed out, I personally actually did a scan of the location here from White's Lane all the way to Seawall Road, and there was no other party other than APNU and ourselves when we were established. On Wednesday morning, a security officer from GCOM by the name of Mr. Stewart came here and asked us to record our presence and asked all the political parties to record their presence. By that time, two other political parties were here. The ALP was here and Forward Guyana was here. And Mr. Stewart took out his book and recorded in the book APNU at number 1, AFC at number 2, ALP at number 3, and Forward Guyana at number 4. And he said specifically to my representative when he was recording the presence of the parties, upon her inquiry, he said this is the order of the persons who are out here. Prior to that, we had written to GCOM asking them specifically about the procedure for the reception of the list of candidates on Monday. Didn't get a response. We held a press conference yesterday in which again we reiterated the difficulties. By then, we had learned officially that the APNU was going to be coming north along High Street, the PPP was going to be coming west along Young Street, and all the other parties were going to come along the Seawall Road. We indicated our concern about how they were going to keep order. We were told that the Guyana Police Force would establish a presence here at 6 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, and we were also learned that at 12 midnight on Sunday, GCOM was going to come out here for the purpose of recording the presence of political parties. I expressed at that time my concern because how is GCOM going to come at midnight with 3 separate locations to know who came first? As you know, yesterday we had a press conference and we made it particularly clear that this is a recipe for absolute disaster. One, GCOM should have indicated to all the parties before what the procedure is, and we said no later than yesterday evening, GCOM should make all parties aware, not just the 4 parties out here, all the parties in the country, all the contestants, aware of what the procedure and process is for recording the reception of the list of nominees. Then, last night, very late, we received a letter from GCOM dated July the 11th, and permit me to read it to you. It's addressed to me in my official capacity in the AFC, and it says, Dear Mr. Hughes, entitled Order for Submission of Lists of Candidates in Nomination Day. The Guyana Elections Commission does not have a formalized process that sets out the order for the arrival of contesting political parties to submit their list of candidates to contest the general and regional elections. Against this background, the Commission is confronted with a situation where 3 political parties position themselves outside of the compound of Umanayana, and 1 party submitted a photograph with attached text as evidence of the presence of the venue on July 7th, as an indication of its position as the second in line to submit its list. Sorry, let me just read that again. Against this background, the Commission is confronted with a situation where 3 political parties position themselves outside the compound of Umanayana, and 1 party submitted a photograph with attached text as evidence of its presence at the venue on July 7, 2025, as an indication of its position as the second in line to submit its list. According to this party, their representatives departed when they recognized that GCOM had not yet taken possession of the venue. Having communicated formally with the chairman and commissioners on this matter, and in an attempt to give a semblance of orderly conduct on nomination day, the Guyana Elections Officer has decided to allocate second place to that party that laid claim to that spot. In view of the foregoing, please be informed that you have been allocated the third place to submit your list of candidates to contest the September 1st, 2025 general and regional elections. So we have very, very grave concerns. Upon my receipt, actually, I was notified of this by a very close political colleague from another party.